If you see me fanning myself, please, it's just hot. You know how you want glass skin, and you want that one product that will give you glass skin. It is just an excess of hydration. When you see the 10-step Korean skincare routine, or applying 7 skins or toners and essences one on top of the other, it's just a matter of hydration. Glass skin serum, it's about hydration, looking dewy and just overall healthy and having like great results with your skincare routine. The key is hydration, among other things, but hydration is really important. So cleanse, moisturize, sunscreen, it's a bit dry for me. Getting some sort of hydration in your routine is essential to having an effective skincare routine. I'm not saying toner because they are meant to hydrate, but toners are not the only way a person can hydrate. So I figured we'll just talk about hydration as a topic in terms of things available and how you could add them to your routine for hydration. There are various forms of hydration now. It's like how, I'm not sure if I cut it out or I left it in my previous videos. There's something called dosage forms in pharmaceutical formulation. It is just how a drug comes. It could come as a topical treatment, being a cream, an oral medication, could be a tablet or a syrup. It could be a suppository, meaning that it goes in the back. It could be a pastry, meaning that it goes in the front. It can be as an injection. So hydration comes in various forms on the market these days. It could be a toner, an essence, a hydrating serum, a sheet mask, and it comes in various textures. You could have a toner that is fat and thick, like the Fenty Skin Fat Water, the Claire's is a bit fat, you know, and viscous. It has some body to it. It could be as light as the Isntree green tea toner. It could be milky, like the Laneige cream skin or the Polystress advanced replenishing toner, the skin recovery toner. It could come in the form of a mist or an aerosol, like the Caudalie grape water or the Avène thermal water. Another person has a thermal water. Who's that? La Roche-Posay. So hydration could come in various forms depending on your lifestyle, your taste and preferences. As usual, I would always hammer taste and preferences because your skincare needs to be what? Sustainable and enjoyable. So taste and preference includes your budget, your taste for luxury products or luxury feeling products, the experience, whether you like fragrance or not, textures, etc. How do you pick a hydrator? My first class has been called off, so let's quickly get this done. So get ready with me while we continue with the rest of the video. So how to pick a toner. So when you're picking a hydrator, first things first, especially with the toners and essences, don't necessarily always go with what the brand says or the manufacturer says. A lot of brands are marketing toners and hydrating essences when they in fact are exfoliators or retinol. There are many examples on the market, some that are marketed as daily tonics, daily toners, and people get confused and start using these on a daily basis when their skin cannot tolerate it or they shouldn't, and then end up over exfoliating or wrecking their skin because they think that, you know, it's supposed to hydrate, you're supposed to use it in every routine, and then they do and get into trouble. A typical example are the Pixie tonics, the glycolic acid one, there's a retinol one. These are not hydrators. So when you pick a product that says it's a toner in particular, take a second look. Does it have AHAs, BHAs, PHAs, any kind of exfoliating ingredients? Does it have any other kind of actives other than hydrating ingredients and nourishing ingredients? So if you take a hydrator, some of the ingredients that you should look out for are humectants like hyaluronic acid, glycerin, urea, panthenol. If there are actives in there like niacinamide, that's not too much of a big deal as ingredients like the exfoliating acids, glycolic acid, salicylic acid, mandelic acid, etc. These are not meant for, shouldn't be used on a daily basis. I want you to remember all the things that we considered in choosing a cleanser. You have to consider your skin type. It is not the main determining factor, but it helps as a guide sometimes. It's not the main guide, but it helps in choosing a product that you are most likely to enjoy. So look at your skin type and then look at your external factors as well, especially your weather and your environment. Also look for antioxidants in your hydrators, so the black teas and the green teas and even vitamin C. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite. Antioxidants that come with a lot of benefits in addition to hydration, and it's not harmful to have in your routine and to use on a daily basis. I want to hammer again that skin type is not the sole determining factor, because you would see along the video that there are some products or some toners or hydrators that are for dry skin, but I wouldn't recommend or double in myself for oily skin. Also consider your lifestyle. Are you somebody that is very active and always running around, or an athlete? Are you somebody that's always wearing makeup? Because your skin prep is very important in determining how your makeup turns out or functions or look at the end of the day. Or, you know, if you're somebody that just likes all your skincare to be so airy, light. So let's start with dry skin. If you have combination dry or dry skin, you tend to enjoy milky, nourishing toners, nourishing serums, and you'd also benefit from using multiple hydrators in your routine, and then topping off with a balm or moisturizer. Should we do makeup? I don't know, maybe just a little to prevent the sunscreen from getting in my eye. Okay. If you have oily skin, you will tend to enjoy essences, lightweight, refreshing toners. Do you see that? Do you see how reflective my skin is looking right now? That's all the hydration giving me that glass skin that we are all looking for, even under makeup. I need to get ready for school. Even hydrators that come in a semi-solid gel form, and oily skin enjoys this the most. For instance, your aloe vera gel, there's this moisturizer or hydrator by Skin Proud. This is the Skin Proud frozen over gel to ice hydrator. It's a gel, solid. It wouldn't drop or anything unless I really shook it. This is cooling, it's cool to the touch, very refreshing. Oily skin would enjoy this. Dry skin would enjoy layering this under a more milky and nourishing toner or serum, and oily skin can just go into this and then use sunscreen and go. This is similar to how you use aloe vera gel as well, but I highly recommend that if you use aloe vera gel, it is not a moisturizer, but it's great to add hydration and then use your sunscreen or a lightweight moisturizer on top. The cockerels won't let me be great. I think our makeup is good. Let me put on my dress. That's all there is to hydrators really. So knowing this will be a tool to help you select products. Personally, for my oily skin, I enjoy mists and aerosols because they are easy. You can layer and layer. I love hydrating serums. This is such a bomb hydrating serum and firming serum. It also helps with brightening, also has antioxidants. This as well has many peptides, also very hydrating. Uses cactus, so similar to aloe. Aloe is in the cactus family. It's a family of plants called xerophytes. Sorry, sometimes I just remember weird things and then transfer of learning happens. I'm sorry, but you know, xerophytes are very hydrating plants because they have grown in very dry environments or surrounded, so they store a lot of as much fluid and juice as they can in themselves, like cactuses, aloe vera, etc, etc. These are really nice hydrating serums. I'm tired of hyaluronic acid serums, but to be honest, they are great hydrators. The one from the Inky List, for instance, is a beautiful lightweight hydrator, and I love it for oily skin, especially on top of that salicylic acid cleanser. It's so bomb. So yeah, that's it for hydrators. Now, when do you use your hydrator? Between cleansing and your moisturizer, depending on the kind of hydrator you are using and the texture. So for instance, people are confused whether they should exfoliate before they should hydrate, or hydrate before they exfoliate, or hydrate in between steps. You can do both. If you are layering your hydration, the lighter texture should come first. If your exfoliant is a serum form and your hydrator is a mist, then definitely mist before you go in with your exfoliator. If, for instance, you are using salicylic acid BHA, the liquid one, because of the texture, it can come first, and then use a hydrating serum like the Peach and Lily one, or any of the thicker, more nourishing toners like the Laneige Cream Skin Toner or the Advanced Replenishing Toner, etc, etc. I need to go to school now, so back to the old me. See you guys later. So that is it about hydrators. Thanks for coming this far. If you haven't watched the other videos in the series, do well to check them out, and I'll see you in the next one.